Okay, so here's the deal on this one. This is 2008 GMC Sierra 3500. Kind of a piece of shit, but boss wants to sell this one too. Once again, I think he's probably gonna be asking too much for it, but whatever, not my call. One of the things you wanted me to fix that has been going off this truck for, according to him, over 100,000 miles is the coolant level low message would keep popping up on the dash, and they replaced the sensor multiple times. I'm not sure if that's true, because I don't know if it's possible to replace this sensor, but regardless, I started off by jumping the two terminals, didn't make the light go away, so I tested voltage, and the power wire had 0 volts. It actually said 0.00. Ground was good, so then I started trying to chase after the power wire, figure out where it went. Kind of got taken on some wild goose chases, but I eventually noticed, and you know, you might not really be able to see it, so you might be able to see there's a green wire down there, and that connector is kind of goes to right under the fuse box. So I didn't need to do this, but, well, looking back, but I had to find out if that was the right wire. So I pulled that connector out, and I tried to test continuity from there to over at the sensor, and I still did not have anything. So then I also ripped this section open and found that wire in here, and I tested from there to there, and that was good. So that harness pretty much only goes back there, like it doesn't, how should I say this, it doesn't seem like there would be too many other, if any, green wires of that color and gauge besides the one I was going after in that harness. There was only the one in there, so I was like, pretty much has to be that wire, but it's not connected. So I don't even know what I was really doing. I was kind of just, I walked back over here, and I was just tugging on this, and I specifically on the green wire, I tugged a little bit harder than normal, and the wire just came right out. So that kind of was like, well, I guess that's what it is. It was broken off somewhere inside the harness. So I just ran a new wire, soldered it. It's the solder points in here somewhere, and see, I just have it zip tied just along the harness, because this stuff is so bad, it's just gonna fall apart if I really were to try and run it through the conduit. It's not in good shape, so I don't have time for that anyways. Ran it on there, and then just soldered it to the point where I was testing before, and sure enough, after that I tested voltage on the wire at the sensor, and I had 12 volts. So plugged it in, and the light was still flashing, but the truck was running before I had plugged in. I plugged in while it was running, so then when I shut it off and turned it back on, then the light did not come back on again. So that's how it was. I know that a lot of people, it sounds like, actually have issues with the tank. The float gets stuck or stops working, or gets clogged, and they have to replace the whole tank because it's all built in. But thankfully on this one, that wasn't the issue. It was just a broken wire. So keep that in mind. That can definitely happen on these. So yeah, there's that.